Hey guys, thank you very much for joining. Today we're going to go over Seekers on the Ridge Part 1 by Goose, one of my favorite songs of theirs right now. I've been listening to this one quite a lot. It's just a great song. There's a lot in the song, lots of different little rhythms. You're going to be mixing in triad chords as well as bar chords, all types of fun stuff. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell for notifications. I do greatly appreciate it. If you're returning, and new. If you like these videos, please leave a comment, like below. Really helps me out as well. I do greatly appreciate it. Like I said, we've got quite a bit to dig into here. So yeah, let's hop in. All right, so Seekers on the Ridge, we've got a lot of chords here. So we will just go through them as as we get to them. So for the intro here. So we're bouncing back and forth basically between the C sharp minor variation, so C sharp minor variation to an A sus variation. So that's what we start out with here. So begins here. The way I'm doing this, you could bar and play the full C sharp minor here. I do not think they were doing that, at least in the intro. I think once we start the verse, we'll play it that way. For the intro, the way I'm doing this here, so I've got my middle finger here, 5th fret of that B, pinky finger, 6th fret of the G, and ring 6th of the D. And then I have my index finger here on the 4th of the G as well. Okay, so the best way I can think of to try to explain this, so we're in this shape here. We're going to strum. So you're going to strum, you want to hit that B string, and then you will hit the G, and then pull off, and then strum again with the pinky off. So something like that. And you can mess around, back and forth with it, but the general gist is you can just hit that G like I was doing there instead of plucking on the B. I think that sounds pretty good as well. Okay, so once you get that part down, kind of stay in this position a little bit here, but now we're switching over to this A. So now, so your middle finger and index stay the same. Ring finger goes over to the 6th fret here of that G, and pinky is now on the 7th of the D. And we're doing the same thing here, except for now we're pulling off this ring finger here that's on that G string. So you do that, I think that whole section, or that A part, so let's see. Twice back into the C sharp minor. Okay, and then off of there we come to this part here. Okay, so again off of this here, we're going into this E shape. So barring that 4th fret, middle finger is 5th fret of the B, ring 6th fret of the D, and pinky 7th fret of the A. I think this might be one of Rick's favorite chords. I swear he plays this position quite a lot. So we'll have this E to a D sharp 7 chord, I believe. It's a really weird one. To A and to an F sharp. So from this E, D sharp 7 here, so barring the 4th fret, middle finger is on the 5th fret of the D, ring is on the 6th of the A, and pinky is on the 6th of the G. Have that. Then to an A, the way I'm playing this one, I'm just not barring it. I'm just playing my index finger here on 5th fret of that B string. So actually, technically, I think it's an A over E. And then I'm keeping that same shape and just shifting it up here. So now my index is on the 2nd fret of the B, and that's the F sharp there. So again, that last part before, I guess this is like the pre-verse. Okay. So that rhythm there, so it's pretty much the same what we were doing on the intro here, but now we're just playing that full C sharp minor. So we just go back and forth between that C sharp minor and C sharp minor 7. Do that 8 times before the verse starts. Okay, so for first part of the verse here, so it's just that C sharp minor. So again, I've not found an acoustic or oboe version of this song. So trying to pick out what Rick's playing from the rest of the band and trying to make it make sense for playing it by yourself. So I think this rhythm makes sense. So it's just 2 strums here, or technically 4, I guess. So yeah, hitting that C sharp minor twice there. So to the B, back to the C sharp minor. Okay, and keep that same rhythm. So now we'll go to an A, F sharp minor, B. So the F sharp minor, we're only hitting that one once, and going into this B here. So that A again. So we're doing this B here, and then I think you can hear the bass player doing something like that to get into that B7. So that's what I'm doing here. So just index finger here, 7th fret of that low E, 9th fret into that B7. On that B7, barring that 7th fret there, middle finger 8th fret of the G, and ring 9th fret of the A. Just like that there. On our F sharp minor, sorry I didn't go over that. We're playing that one down here this time. So barring the 9th fret, middle finger 10th fret of the B, pinky finger 11th of the G, ring 11th of the D. So that's the F sharp minor we're playing there. Okay, so let's go back through, let's get to that point here from the verse. Okay, and then from from here we go back to the C sharp minor, B, A, and A is 4 times, and then we go back to that original pre-verse part. And to C sharp minor again. Okay, so I'm going to play through that one more time here. So we go through that progression will happen twice, first two verses. Then to get into the chorus here. Okay, really cool stuff there. So basically playing this A triad here. I like to refer to this as the Trey A, because Trey plays his A's like this quite a lot. So index finger 5th fret here of the B, middle finger 6th fret of the G, and ring 7th of the D. So we're going to go from this A. So we'll shift our index finger up 1 fret, so we're on the 4th fret of the B now. Back to the A, and then we'll add our pinky to the 7th fret. Okay, so one more time there. And then we are, from there, moving to so this chord, this is a E over G sharp triad here. And then we're calling this is a G sharp minor here. Add your pinky here, now you get a G sharp minor 7th. Gotta look at these because these are not chords that I know off the top of my head, that is for sure. Okay, so for this one we've got middle finger 5th fret here, that B, index finger 4th fret of the G, and ring 6th fret of the D. Okay, and we're doing that same rhythm that we did with the A. So and we'll hop over to this this G sharp minor. So now we're just barring that 4th, and our ring stays here on the 6th of the D. Back to the E flat, or back to the E, and then we add same shape. Now we just add our pinky finger to the 7th of the B there. Okay, so. then to end it here, so we would start, kill that A shape, but adding your pinky finger here to that 7th fret of the B. Take it off, go to the 4th, so that twice. And then into the C sharp minor. Sorry, I hit the wrong chord there. And that leads you right back into the same progression here for the next 2 verses. So after we finish the chorus, we have this last progression here that'll lead into part 2 of the song. So you have your F sharp minor, B, C sharp minor, B, A, Alright, we'll get to that one later. This video has been long enough, I think. I hope this helps you guys out. Please leave me feedback, comments below, and I'll see you guys again soon. Part 2.